interview with the Mach 8 driver from the Luigi team, he was asked, what is your mindset going into today's race? And to that he said, a completely clear head. I will not even let my mind realize that it is the final round of this tournament until the tournament is already over. Hey everybody, I'm Brendan, and this is the final round of the Bowser Battleship Tournament here between the Princesses and the Luigi team, who fought hard through two other teams respectively to each make it to the end here. Rosalina, good, hard-fought win there in the first one, combating with the Bad Wagon. Even the standard cart can best. And a good start for the Princess team. Mach 8, of course, on the horizon, and will appear later on this round. Sports Coupe and the B-Dasher. Princesses up 1-0. Here we go to the next race. B-Dasher ahead by a length, skidding now around the hairpin and backwards. Sports Coupe finds his way to the front. A little bit of a tilt-a-whirl through the hairpin, and Luigi team will even it at 1, and no matter what, we got ourselves a game today. Well, the shutout is already out of the question. Not that I don't want to see a shutout one day, but in this particular one, I'd like to see these two teams duke it out right to the finals. Cat Peach in the standard cart, Luigi in the graceful PWING. PWING standard cart looking equal down the first jump here to sector 2 through the hairpin. PWING starts to go sideways and skid. Now they're both slowed, but the standard cart Cat Peach, I think, did way more than a 360. Multiply that by 3, and dizzily she crosses. A little peek towards the Mega Mushroom there at the Skull, who was not there present during the preview. Maybe was summoned by the sounds of race cars on the ground. And again, Luigi is favored here up 2-1. Man, this must be the worst time, those last 2 lengths, when you're slowly crossing the finish line if you have a tough race. SNEEKER in the Wild Wing. I wouldn't want to be the car during that drive of shame. SNEEKER, trouble all tournament with the SNEEKER, and more trouble to come. Wild Wing will skid right to the end. No speed as she crosses, and even that is way enough to outdo the SNEEKER, who decides to park right next to a unsuspecting Toad at the end of the team line. Good to see that all the teams lined up to watch today's race. Certainly one worth coming out for. Don't want to miss it. All the previous teams right there at the end of the track, cheering on, well, whoever they're rooting for. Honestly, I don't really know who King Boo would be rooting for here. Peach in the Sports Coupe, Luigi in the standard cart. Here we go, the jump is good for the Sports Coupe. Ooh, almost turns around there, but finds back to front. Here we go, to the far and near side, and the Sports Coupe gets major speed. That's Mach 8 speed coming down the backstretch. Very smooth transition out of that hairpin. And things are looking good for the Princess team out of this one. Won the last 2 races, now up 3-2. And Luigi has some work to do. Here comes the Mach 8. Peach in the standard cart. Can the Peach team put the Mach 8 away early? Not looking good down the first jump. Smooth landing for the Mach 8. Whips around the hairpin. Sideways for a little bit, straightens out. And the Mach 8 does dirty the standard cart Peach. And will continue in his dominant performance. Peach team has to see if they can knock him out before the finals. If he gets into the finals, I honestly don't know where the competition's going to come from. But I'm excited nonetheless to see either outcome. PWING in the standard card. I think we're even at 3 here. Peach in the PWING, flying through the hairpin, now spun around and backwards, or as well as the standard card. But the standard card is a shorter cart front to back, so when the spinning starts to implement, it is a little bit easier on the standard card to find control and maintain speed. That's the positive of the standard card, especially if you're a racer who struggles to stay front facing throughout the race, especially in that giant hairpin. Good job, standard cart there, holding control and working to the strengths of the cart. SNEEKER and Circuit Special. Ooh, Circuit Special almost goes upside down there through the jump. Finds some length. Here we go. Diving on the inside line, and it's so close at the end. I can't tell who got the win. I think the SNEEKER had it, but the Circuit Special made some major moves backwards on the inside line. Dives in, and Peach lets him into the race as he dives away. But they will give it to the SNEEKER, I think by a wheel length or half. And we're even at 4. And we'll fly to the next round. Very interesting matchup here. Wild Wing and the Mach 8. Mach 8 coming out strong. 2 lengths, starts to spin. Wild Wing has a chance here to knock him out. He's spinning all over. The Wild Wing takes down the Mach 8. That's an upset. And that will put the Luigi team in jeopardy. Mach 8 going for a spin over and over. PWING and SNEEKER. And that is not a good start to round 2 for the Luigi team. Peach team's got to be saying to themselves, this has to be a win right here. If we can knock the Mach 8 out, who has not lost a race yet, that is our time. Gonna look at the replay here. I believe SNEEKER actually comes through once again. Man, and you saw the Mach 8 there. Something maybe on the tires? Maybe the tires lost grip, because, I mean, we're talking 5 full spins on the track there. Still held that lead towards the very end there, where the Wild Wing finally pushed through, almost like pushing through a revolving door. Sports Coupe in the Peach team right there, kind of spinning as I say revolving door. Maybe I'm jinxing them. And Luigi team will get another one up there. The Luigi team will not have a necessarily done deal win, as they're working with without their MVP. Rosalina in the standard cart, Luigi in the sports coupe. Luigi team actually up 2-1 here in round 2. Rosalina has to come out strong here. Looks pretty good. She starts to spin using the standard cart body to her advantage. Block on the sports coupe on the side there. Oh, and the sports coupe pushes her across. Oh my god, wild finish to these races right now. Look at the block put on here. Come around the hairpin and you start to knocked off that little divot and leans right there from her perspective and gets the nose right in front of them. And a nose block is really strong. That's what Luigi only has 1 here going into the semifinals. Thought they had 2. I think I misspoke. Luigi in the standard card, Peach in the SNEEKER. Luigi has to win this one to push it to the finals. Will a Luigi even get to the finals here in the final round? Starts to spin around, things straighten out though, and good to see that we will have an interesting finals. I think the Mega Mushroom would have sunk back into the skull if Luigi had now won there. I mean, people, racers are putting all their energy out there right now. Spinning around, flustered, but still going for it. 100% speed, 200cc, if I may. Rosalina and Wild Wing. Who will face Luigi in the finals? Honestly, I think Rosalina is a better option here. Wild Wing had a lucky break when she beat the Mach 8. She does get to say that sentence, but I mean, how many times has the Mach 8 got to spin before can someone get around it? I think it was 6 in her case, so not necessarily her best performance, just the Mach 8's worse by a long shot. Definitely want to give it the credit it's deserved for this tournament. Really brought the Luigi team up to this crowning point. And here we go to the finals. This will be it. Rosalina standard card, Luigi standard card. Going back to basics here for the finals. And the question is, which standard card has more speed? Which standard card has more control? Right now, Luigi shoved against the wall and is across backwards. And he's got the win in the first one. And if I had to bet money, I don't know if I'd bet on the sweep here. I mean, these two races are so evenly matched, and Luigi, again, with a nose block, will start to call it now. It's really just getting the nose of the car right in front of the other vehicle. That's really strategy. Here we go, Luigi on the inside line. Rosalina pulls through the hairpin fast on the outside, straightens out and speeds to the end, and we're even at 1. Not even a nose block there. If you can grab a peek at the replay, around that hairpin, really just outsped him through the hairpin and didn't have too much trouble there with the lane narrowing. Here we go, final lap. Who will win the Bowser Battleship Cup? Rosalina slow to start here, spinning around. Luigi, trouble holding speed to the end, and Rosalina passes him by through the finish line, and that will do it. And without the Mach 8, the Luigi team falls short in the final race of the 3-race final. So close. Actually had the lead right down there to the final length, and it was just tough to straighten out and hold speed. Spun around a little bit too much, and Rosalina will win it for the princesses and for herself, as she'll take MVP in this one. This has been the Bowser Battleship Cup. What a tournament this was. Don't forget to subscribe. What a time to subscribe if you have not subscribed already. This is really one of the most exciting tournaments I think I've seen in a while here, and it's only going to get better from here. Subscribe, and we'll see you next time on Races and Fun.